Hey everyone! We're going to go over Whole Lava Love in the Look Natural section today. And excuse me, my webcam doesn't like to see things very clearly today. For those of you who haven't actually tried Whole Lava Love, it is black. It is kind of thin. It looks like a really thin layer when it's on your skin. You're never going to actually look black. It's going to look a little see-through on your skin. But this is a really, really good product. It's made to actually exfoliate the skin. We're having a lot of our unique consultants out there using this before they put on their spray tans. So think about that. You can really, really boost this. I had a lady the other day that bought it. She puts a picture up on Facebook. She's like, loving my Whole Lava Love. Now I'm going to go do my spray tan. So just think about that when you're marketing. We have other consultants that even though they have wonderful products, something of ours may aid theirs a lot. So always keep that in mind. You want to appeal to them because they want to appeal to you. So why not buy back and forth? But anyway, the description on this on the site actually says that it's made to reveal young, healthy skin and to gently exfoliate while your skin is damp. It does have volcanic ash in it. Ironically, I did not see that on the site itself, so I'm not sure if I just overlooked it or what, but the first ingredient I actually saw was bisabolol, Bisaboll. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right or not, but it's made from dried flower heads. It's compared to chamomile oil, and it calms, soothes dry, flaky skin. It can help in the healing burns and inflammation, and can also help increase absorption in the skin. So think about that. It's going to aid in helping your skin absorb more moisture. So this is wonderful to put on before you're using your Moisture 911 or your night and day, because it's going to help that stuff soak in more, which is going to in turn leave you with tighter skin and healthier skin, because water is the main thing in our bodies. So for our body to function right, for our skin to stay young, we have to drink water. People shrivel up because we don't drink enough water. That's one of the main reasons we age so fast, is because now we drink Coke and everything else and we don't get enough water. So think about that. We want to add to the moisture absorption in our skin because we want to stay young and beautiful even longer. The volcanic ash I actually looked up on the side just to see, because that's what we're advertising here, is it's a volcanic ash exfoliant. And it said that volcanic ash can disinfect the blood. It can stimulate bile secretion. It can aid in oxidation and synthesis of collagen. So those are very important things. Now, the aid in bile, that was something that they said if you use volcanic ash topically on the skin. So I was a little interested about that it can aid in something internal for putting it on the skin. And this is made for whole body. You don't just have to use it on the face. The only thing I don't like about that is the container's so small. I think, if we could use it on the body, we should have it in a scrub container at least. But just think about that for a second. It adds in the oxidation of your skin. Now, the second thing most important to water is oxygen, right? We have to have water and we have to have oxygen. We can go longer without food than we can go without either of those two. So not only are we at making it where we can absorb moisture better, but we're also oxidating the skin, which again is going to help you keep that younger looking skin longer. So those first two ingredients are awesome. And synthesis of collagen, that means it's going to be repairing your collagen, which is what our skin is, faster and quicker, because it's oxidating quicker. It's getting more moisture. It's just like a plant. It's getting oxygen and moisture. The more it rains, the more it grows. Same with our skin. The more moisture and more oxygen we have, the faster that's going to repair itself. So those two ingredients alone are amazing. Next we have charcoal, which we all know charcoal can absorb 1,000 times its mass. So think about it. A speck of charcoal that big can absorb 1,000 times its mass. Well, 1,000 times its mass, I mean, that's my whole head right there, if not more. So think about when you're putting that on your skin, it's taking everything out and it's pulling it from way down in. Now, the great thing about Whole Lava Love is it is safe for the face. That's one of the reasons we can't use the stripper, is the stripper is not safe for the face because it can cause early aging. But this is. So that is a great thing. I think this actually is probably better than Cackle Spackle, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, I love Cackle Spackle, but I think this probably is better because there's a lot more to it. So charcoal also it absorbs 1,000 times its body weight, but what does it absorb? It absorbs bacteria, it absorbs toxins, it absorbs chemicals, all those nasty things in our everyday life. It's getting out of our skin. It's getting out from under our skin and off the top of it. So that's just awesome. Next in there is peppermint oil. And peppermint oil, we all know it tightens and brightens the skin. It can help reduce age lines. It can take away the dark circles. It evens out skin tone. We all know that. But what this adds in is that it actually can relieve irritation, itchiness, and reduce redness to inflammation. So that's a lot more than we even knew from Moisture 911. It's doing a lot more than just helping us look prettier. It's helping the underneath as well. It's helping keeping us feeling better. Another thing is it can improve circulation to the skin. So once again, the more oxygen, the more moisture, the better you're going to be. The more that stuff's circulating, the better it's going to be. So the fact that it can stimulate blood circulation is awesome, because that means that oxygen is going to get there even faster. Tea tree oil is also in it, and it's an antifungal, which I actually didn't know. I know that it does a lot of other things. Me and tea tree oil are really big friends just for the fact that it keeps lice away. But tea tree oil can also treat acne, dandruff, sunburns, and a lot more. So you think about that. It's killing the actual bacteria on the face. It's keeping us healthy. It's keeping the infections out. And then on top of that, it's helping. Wait just a minute.
Mama,
wait just a minute.
you did to get the string off so I can put in trash.
No, that's part of it.
I don't want to on it.
Well, too bad. Wait till your pocket's home. Sorry. Part of life right there. We also have vitamin E, and that's the last thing in this. Vitamin E is very, very big. It helps our skin in a lot of ways, too. It can help with stretch marks. It can help with elasticity of the skin. But in this instance, it's talking about protecting the cells. So that's helping that it's protecting the actual skin cells so that they can grow better and they're healthier. And it's also can prevent premature aging. So once again, comes back to that moisture, oxygen, circulation. Those things are big. If you have good oxygen, good oxidation, good moisture, and good circulation to your skin's going to stay younger a lot longer. And I am so happy I found Posh, because, you know, I kind of always knew these things were good for me because my mother was one of those people that was, do this. But since joining Posh, I've learned a lot about natural remedies. I already knew a lot about the medicinals, but I'm actually learning so much more about what things can do just from reading about our products. And I'm applying that to my medicinals that I make that are for internal just as much as external. So, you know, it's a really good learning experience, and really take these videos to heart, because the more you know about your product, the more you're going to be able to impress your clients. The more confidence you have in your product, the more knowledge you have about your product, the more you're going to sell. Because you're going to be sitting there talking about charcoal or something, and you're going to say it absorbs all this bacteria and can fight acne, and people are going to be like, it fights acne? Ooh, I want it. Or, you know, what's something else? With the stripper, you talk about how it can actually heal burns. It can heal burns. It can do this. It can do that. You're going to hit a target area somewhere, whether it's hitting vegan appeal, eating a certain person's skin, like eczema or psoriasis or something like that. You're going to hit these appeals. So the more you know about it and the more you can spout off just from inside your, you know, not with a cue card or anything, just talking to people, the more you're going to impress them, and the more they're likely they're going to try your product and see how good it is, because they're going to be like, well, I have that problem and I've been fighting it for years, and that may work. So let's give it a shot. But anyway, I'll see you later. And next we're going to talk about All of My Love and Love Me Do. And I probably won't get to these till tomorrow because I've got to research them a little bit more. Have a good night, everybody.